All right, ready to get this one started. The batter now, the shortstop.
Number 1.
And we are underway. Swing, high fly down the right field line. One away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nathan Mardo.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
The shortstop, number 1.
Wallops this one out towards right center. It's back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In at second with a one-out double. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Nathan Martorella.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Now here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but blocked. Swing and a tapper. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Daniel Johnson.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Johnson.
Right place.
Top of the third, no score. Pitch, runner is on the move for third. And that's called for. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. Tanner Murray digs in now.
First baseman, Tanner Murray.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One runner left stranded, and it remains 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning, Jackson Kelly. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ben Peoples up and loosening in the pen. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Now a duck snort to third, hauled in for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Nathan Martorella.
Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3. Grounder up the middle, picks it up, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first base.
To the top of the order we go. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, number 1. The Blue Wahoos with plenty of ground to make up. Here in the top of the ninth. In the air out to right. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time out. The shortstop, number 1, will put his base running skills to the test as he leads the league in steals. It's the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Birmingham Barons. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go. Digging in, the shortstop.
Tonight, the shortstop, number 1.
And that's how this game gets started. Out to short.
Dig, 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 dig.
And there's one down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nathan Martorella.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Caden Connor. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Chopper back up the middle, picks it up. One gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Oliver.
The shortstop, number 1, steps in now with a pickup opportunity. 2 outs with a runner out there in scoring position.
Keep it going.
On the ground to short. Fires it into second.
Yeah, you're out.
And they escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. First and second, 2 outs. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1. That one is way inside. Late swing fouled it off. And it's strike 2. Out to short. Look at the stop here. Fires to first. In time, out. And that'll do it. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame. Two down and a runner at second base. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. On 0-1, the delivery. Ripped into center for a base hit. Runner around third. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Nathan Martorella. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Bounces this one to first. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Johnny.
First and second,
Olmstead.
2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Johnny Olmstead. Ground ball to short. Weber. They take the force out. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due in the bottom of the 6th. Pensacola with the lead, 3-1. So 2 down. Now the first baseman, Ryan Galady.
Galady.
One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Out to short. Dive. Got it from his backside. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. A-plus effort from the shortstop. He dives and makes the stop before throwing over to first, but just not there in time. That batter was really hustling as he left the box, and it paid off for him with a single. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Number 1 now at the plate. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting. The first base.
Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Andy Weber.
The shortstop, Andy Weber.
The 0-1. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. And a base hit. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. Geraldo Perez getting ready to hit.
Perez.
Green. And they get the leadoff batter in the 10th. Couple of pitches, a quick out.
Now
that'll work.
The first baseman, Ryan Galady.
2 outs, and both the tying and winning runs are on. Grounder to second. Collects it. And that's the ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. The shortstop, number 1, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Birmingham Barons. First pitch coming your way next. At the plate, the shortstop.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the shortstop, number 1.
And we're underway. Out to center. It's carrying. 1 down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nathan.
Leading off, Drake Logan. Hit left side. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. It was a near thing on that play, but his hustle paid off in picking up the hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. That one out to right. And there's two down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order here. Drake Logan, the next to hit.
Number 24, Drake Logan.
Two outs, bases empty. Grounder to short. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They go down 1-2-3. We head back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, number 1. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. It's pretty far back. And that ball's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 4th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. One away and a runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Sprinkle. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one to first. Martorella. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Blue Wahoos out in front, 3-0. Top of the 7th here. Number 1 digs in now.
Number 1.
On a line for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathan
Martorella, now at the plate.
Good. No one better up there. Oh, you go.
The 0-1 offering. Here's a fly to left. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder.
One away
Daniel
and a runner at first.
Johnson.
Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Daniel Johnson. There goes the runner, and ball 4. 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next up, the designated hitter, Ryan Ignapo.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
0-2, rocks and fires. Double steal attempts in there, called strike 3. Out at third, and that ends the inning. And the next batter, Samuel Zavala. The 0-1. What a stop! Safe at first as they can't make the play. Great job reaching first base on that infield single. He really had to put the pedal to the metal to reach safely. He adds a really nice dimension to this offense. And the righty fires. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Bash down the right side, but foul. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it.
Nathan Martorella.
So digging in, Nathan Martorella.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner on the go. Ball is in the dirt. It gets away. And it's a wild pitch. He moves into scoring position. Hard hit to right center. And he makes the catch. He makes the catch. Wow. Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. One out and a runner at second. And now it's going to be Daniel Johnson. The pitch, runner breaking for third. Hard ground ball, base hit, coming around third. Now a long throw home. Oh, can't hang on to the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Bottom of the ninth. Caden Connor getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Caden Connor.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one chopped on the ground. Over to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Josh Bro. Monteverde is just one strike away. Right through there for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Blue Wahoos used two pitchers to combine for the shutout. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. The shortstop, number 1, hoping to climb the ladder in the Marlins system as we take a look at how he rates. It's the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Birmingham Barons. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up next to the dish for
Leading
Pensacola,
tonight,
number 1.
The shortstop, number 1.
And we are underway. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and away. And that's outside. 2-2. And a challenge from behind the dish. And the call stands. It was a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. The 2-2. On the ground. Weber on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nathan Martorella.
Digging in for the Barons, Oliver Dunn.
Oliver Dunn.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Runner scores and they take the lead. 1-0. Runner at first, one away.
Number 1.
The shortstop now at the plate and swings through strike one. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Grounder to third. Done. On to second. They get one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Next up for the Barons, Andy Weber. Kicks and delivers. Grounds it to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 runner left on base. They lead this one, though, 5-1. The shortstop, number 1, steps in, trying to shake things up. Total dominance on the mound so far. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Barons. And now the center fielder, Samuel Zavala. Runner at first, nobody out. Can't come up with it. To first, and it just gets there in time. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Michael Turner.
We go to the 9th. Number 1 digs in now. Strike 1. Hit hard, that gets through. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Attaboy, good job, way to rip.
Now batting, the first
So
baseman,
up next, Nathan Martorella.
Hey, needs it right now. Keep it going.
2-2 and the pitch. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Throw bounces and he gets in safely with a steal. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top of the 9th. High chopper to third. Done. To first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson.
Got it. Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the catcher,
2 away and a
Ryan
runner in scoring position here.
Ignoffo.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Ignoffo. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Runner takes off for third. Swing, ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. That'll end the evening's action. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. The shortstop, number 1, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Birmingham Barons. We'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop.
Number 1.
Doing a fine job at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. That one ripped for a base hit down the line. He turns and heads for second. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Daniel Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. And now the runner breaks for third in the dirt. And he swipes third without a throw. That is his 20th stolen base. A number like that lets the opposition know that one base can easily turn to 2 when he gets on first. Here comes the 1-1. Rips this one to short. Throws to first. 2 away as the run scores from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation. Come through with the RBI ground out. So digging in, Jacob Gonzalez. Out to short. Dive, got it from his backside, and it's there. What a play. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. One down.
Now
the shortstop will hit next.
Number 1.
Cracked a double the first time at bat. Ground ball, right side. 2 away now.
Oh.
Now batting, right fielder Daniel.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out.
Number 1.
Here we go.
Pop up, foul on the right side. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Oliver Dunn now at the plate. And the 2-2. Chopped out towards short. Picks it up. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
They're giving the offense too many freebies this inning between the walk and the error. The manager can't like seeing that, and you wonder what he's going to do to help them escape this situation. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Daniel Johnson.
So up next, Andy Weber.
Shortstop Andy
McCambly, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2020. On the ground, out to short. And that's the end of the inning. 1 runner left aboard. It's still a 2-run margin, 5-3 our score. 2 outs,
Now
runner on first
shortstop,
base. Here's
number
the
1.
shortstop at the plate. Grounder to third, done. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left on base, and it's still a 5-3 ball game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. The shortstop, number 1, notable among the players in this one as he's leading the league in hits. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. First pitch coming your way next. And now, the shortstop, number 1. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. Line drive, and it's caught.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nathan Martorella.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1.
The shortstop in the box now and looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day. And there's a strike. So the base is all loaded up now. This one to right. And that's that. So they get one. Stepping to the plate for Chattanooga, Leonardo Balcazar. Grounder up the middle. Over to pick it up. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. One runner left on base. They lead it 2-1. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1. That one ripped into right center. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well. Two down and a runner at second base. And here at the plate, Nathan Martorella. In the dirt. Down. Out at third, and that ends the inning. And now the right fielder, Cam Collier. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. The tying run is aboard. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. This next at bat looms very large. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 1 for 3. Parks, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2021. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. And now the DH, Xavier Warren. The Lookouts down to their last strike. On the ground. And that is the ball game. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. The shortstop, number 1, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Chattanooga Lookouts, taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Here's the second baseman, Dominic Patelli.
Dominic Patelli.
2 outs, bases empty. Up the middle.
1-1-1.
Fires to first on the run. In time, out. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0. And the batter will be the shortstop. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Boasts a 10-game hitting streak. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Up the middle. Vargas.
Take a look.
There's one. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. One out and the base is empty.
The shortstop, number 1.
Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. And the 0-1 now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Johnson glides in towards the infield. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathan Mardo.
Go-ahead run
Now
on
batting,
base.
the left fielder,
Now the left fielder, Ivan Johnson. 2-1 pitch coming. Grounder up the middle. That's a base hit. And here comes the runner. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a soft liner to first. That's caught for the out. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. One down. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. And now 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathan Mardo.
Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it.
Welcome into Dayton Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cody Washington. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Jordan.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, P.J. Johnson. The 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Washington slings to first, and that is that. Padres leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Man at first, 1 away.
For the Mariners, the second baseman,
Washington, in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The sliding play at short. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Washington, the runner at first with 2 gone. No question about this one. It's out of here. Jordan Alvarez circles the bases. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cody Washington. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Josh Smith up next for the Mariners. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
So 2 down. Next for the Padres, T.J. Friedl. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Manuel Ramirez, the next up for the Padres. Vest is just 1 strike away. Swing, and he popped it up. And a superb diving catch. And this one is over. What a play to end the game.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout, and it's going to carry into the clubhouse.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Mariners.
One down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one. On to first, double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. So up next, Cody Washington.
Cody Washington.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Yo, 1. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Jordan. Up next for the Mariners, the second baseman, Cody Washington.
On the ground.
Come on,
They take the force out. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the
Up next for the Mariners, the second baseman, Cody Washington.
a little bit low. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. He's out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So a man at first. Isaac Pacheco, the next Giant to hit. Vest is just 1 strike away. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Washington had a rough go of it in this game.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the Seattle Mariners, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
New York Mets.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cody Washington. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. One out in the second.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder.
Washington digging in. Big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation. Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Up next for Seattle, the second baseman,
Washington goes 6 feet 7 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2025. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Home half of the fifth. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Washington. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged over to start the season and get into a slump.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. He's trying for third. And that is that. 3 runs on 4. So digging in, Benny Montgomery.
The center fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Ground ball right side. The throw to first, and that is out number 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, Washington played well enough in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt them on the way to the win.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ty France digs in now, 1 for 3.
Number 4, Ty France.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Up the middle, Williams. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Nick Lofton.
Nick Lofton, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Nope. Pitcher challenges. He thought it was a strike. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One out, and a runner at second here in the top of the ninth. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Freddie Zamora.
Last chance for the Padres. Freddie Zamora, the next up for the Padres. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
High fly ball, right field. Mesa under it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take the series opener here at home.
Good work out of the bullpen in the win, Boog. Really handled his business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 55, Chris Johnson.
Bottom 9.
Leading off,
And now for the Twins,
second
Luke
baseman,
Keeschel. Johnson, 5 saves on the year. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2025.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better taste.
That one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Walner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it's even up. Good eye right there. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Out, number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Brooks Lee. Right through there for a strike. The Rays trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fought off foul.
hit could end it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The tying run at the plate. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Out towards right center field. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays even this series up at a game apiece. Johnson pitched a clean inning for the save.
Wasn't flawless out there, Boog, but I like what we saw from him. Teams won't win many games without relievers who can perform like he did in this one.
Now a chance for
The
Alexander
leadoff hitter
Vargas.
tonight, the shortstop, number 17, Alexander Vargas.
Up the middle. 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Cam Collier.
Stepping to the plate
Batting
now for
second,
Pensacola,
the shortstop,
number 1.
Number 1.
Hey, get your pitch. No better right now.
Peterson, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2022. And the pitch. Up the middle. Nice stop. The flip. There's one.
He's out of there.
To first. Not in time.
He's
Great
in there.
effort
He's
there.
safe.
That's a very difficult play for any infielder, but he did it smoothly. Nice job to stay focused, lay out for the ball, and then make a good throw for the out. 1 gone, runner at first. And the next batter, Jay Bashirs.
Runner, yes, yes.
It's runner breaking for second in the dirt. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base.
Big Bowman, we need you. Here we go.
1-2 offering. Out to short. And now 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Daniel Johnson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Johnson. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Runner takes off for third.
Dig, 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 dig. Go, 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 go.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw. It's offline, and the run scores. 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the left fielder, Anthony
The
Stephon.
left fielder, number 52, Anthony Stephon.
2-2 now. Out to short.
What?
Throw to first in time. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. As we go to the last of the third, coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, the shortstop, number 1. Hard hit left side. 1 away.
You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jay.
2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, the shortstop, number 1.
The shortstop at the plate and takes high there. Two down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. And 1-2. In the air to the right, Collier settles underneath it and makes the catch. They go down 1-2-3. Hope you had a good stretch at home, except for the last half of the 7th. Number 1 digs in now. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, third baseman, Jay.
Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Jay Bashirs. Valdez, a 6'4" lefty, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There goes the runner in the dirt. Throws safe at second, not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Pitch misses. Ball 3. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that. And ball 4. 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Daniel Johnson.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Fly ball, right field. 1 down.
Now batting,
1
the
out
first baseman,
and 2 on.
Nathan
Stepping in, Nathan Martorella. Pitch, runner is on the move for third, and that'll load the bases.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
And now, Ryan Ignapo.
Hey, no one better, huh? No one better.
Here's the 1-1. That's a liner to left. And makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Collier. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left. Picks it up. And there's 2 away. Runner at third with 1 gone in the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop. Grounder left side. Fires over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. 2 outs and a runner at first. Xavier Warren getting ready to hit.
Warren.
High fly ball to right field. Johnson has this one sized up. That is the ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. One down. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1. Line drive for a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
So 1 on now with 1 away.
Good job.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Next up for the Blue Wahoos, Nathan Martorella.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Martorella gets the start at first, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2022.
Runner.
In the dirt, he breaks for second. Whoa, they get the out. Terrific throw from his knees behind the plate. Just unleashed a laser to get the out. Not every catcher has the ability to make that throw. Kicks and delivers. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second, but safe at first. It's the fielder's choice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mason Neville.
Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, number 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Liner to left. Gets there. Got it. Two outs, base is empty.
The shortstop, number 1.
The shortstop in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And makes the catch. They're set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th, number 1 now at the plate.
The shortstop, number 1.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. This one in the air to right. Collier drifts towards it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathan Martorella.
Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a frustrating game. Just can't dwell on it. The shortstop, number 1. A rising star continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts, taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
The shortstop, number 1.
Fly ball to right. And that will fall. Here comes the throw. There's one down. He didn't get a great read on the ball, and the outfielder was able to throw him out as a result. Next to hit, Daniel Johnson. Runner at first, one away. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Throws offline and he's in there. And now another base hit could even this one up. They gave up the run in the top of the inning, and clearly they want to get it right back. Nice aggressive approach, and they get the steal. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And that's bunted out in front of home plate. Goes to first, safe, and there are runners at the corners now.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Ryan Ignapo.
Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Ryan Ignapo. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Ground ball to third. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. It's been said so many times, that is the pitcher's best friend. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches. The Lookouts at the plate here in the second inning.
The first baseman, Yerlin Confidant.
Ground ball up the middle. Collects. On the run. Throw to first. But no chance to get the out. It's an infield single.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1. 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice the first time. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Chattanooga, Pablo Aliendo. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. On the ground, out to short, picks it up. And that's an out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leonardo Balcazar.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 1.
Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Up and in. One out and the base is empty. Grounds it to short. Vargas. And that is out number 2.
Now batting. The right field.
Bottom of the 7th, number 1 digs in now.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Vargas whips it to first. Leadoff batter set down to
Now
open the
batting,
seventh.
right fielder,
Nice
Daniel.
late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. The shortstop, number 1, up now. A hit here would be a dagger, looking to put him away. Out to short, Vargas. They get the force, and that ends the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases. So 2 down.
Now batting,
Pablo
the catcher,
Aliendo,
number
the next to
1,
hit.
Pablo Aliendo.
On the ground,
1-1-1.
handles the chance, and that'll do it. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. The shortstop, number 1, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts, taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Next up for the Blue
Batting
Wahoos,
second,
number
the
1.
shortstop, number 1.
Daniel measures 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019.
Ball 1.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Ball.
That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3-1 now. And a base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
Batting third,
Really
the first
trusted his
baseman,
hands and let the ball
Big
travel on that pitch and allowed him to go the other
Margarella.
way for the hit. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Nathan Margarella. Here's a high chopper. Got the out on the off-balance throw.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Daniel Johnson.
Second and third here, one away.
Go now.
Baez throws to first. 2 away as the run scores from third.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 27, Ethan O'Donnell.
And now the runner breaks for third. And that's ball 4. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. Ground ball, right side. Acrobatic throw for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Offense held in check here. Midway through the second, the Blue Wahoos out in front, 1-0. One out and the
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
the shortstop, number 1. rise.
Comes up empty, strike two. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight one or two off. To third, we're Baez. And there are two outs. And now the right fielder, Cam Collier. 1-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. The shortstop up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next one's fouled back. 1-1, here's the pitch. That one fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count is even, 2-2. And he grounds it to the right side. Patelli throws, gets the out, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Nathan.
Nobody out, first and second here. Here's the shortstop at the plate. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right. This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores. That very nearly brought in 2, but the automatic double holds them to just 1 run on the play. Still a good chance to do some more damage here. So up next, Nathan Martorella.
The first baseman, Nathan Martorella.
Now here's the 0-2. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better.
Good, no one better up there. Nope.
Grounds this one up the middle. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores, 2 runs come in on the play, and they're pulling away, up by 7 now. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. And the batter will be the shortstop. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Ground ball could be 2.
Come on.
Quickly to second for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Alexander Vargas. Up the middle. Handles. On to first. Ball game. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Curtis Jackson with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Yanquiel Fernandez. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, right side, Jackson. And there's one down.
Batting third, the shortstop, George Lombard Jr.
Jackson up now. Two gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally. Out towards left center, Avina on the move to the alley. Gets there, got it. No runs, no hits, no errors. One inning in the books here. The Patriots lead it. Tomas Frick will hit next.
The catcher, Tomas Frick.
On the ground. Spins and fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Santiago Gomez.
One out and the base is empty.
Second baseman, Curtis Jackson.
We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. And makes the catch. So digging in, Santiago Gomez.
Santiago Gomez.
The 0-1. To the right side. Jackson. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Two runners left aboard. Score holds, it's 3-1. Stepping to the plate
now
next for Richmond, Curtis Jackson.
Jackson.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One out and the base is empty. Blooper to right. And it drops in. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Hey, way to get on however you can.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Trevor Cohen,
23,
the next to hit.
Trevor Cohen.
3-1 pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side. The feed for one. Oh, caught up in a rundown. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. That. One away and a runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Curtis Jackson. 1 for 3.
Your turn now. Keep it going. Come on.
Backed off the plate that time. That'll back him up a bit. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Ground ball could be 2. They get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Flying Squirrels lead it 3-1. Two outs, runner on first base. Santiago Gomez now at the plate. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. One down. Benjamin Escobar now at the plate. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. Now this is lifted to center. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Boy, nice job.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andy Weber.
Andy Weber.
3-1 now. Runner on the move. And ball four. Two aboard. Now the left fielder, Wes Cat.
The left fielder, number 9, Wes Cat.
On the ground to short, could be two. Underhanded to second, and that's two. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. Now a chance for Ivan Johnson.
The ball game tonight, the left fielder, number 50, Ivan Johnson.
This one is labeled. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Benjamin Escobar. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
A swing and a miss. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw bounces and he gets in safely with a steal. I think he got a little bit lucky on that play. He's probably cooked on a perfect throw, but the throw was a little bit wide and he had to reach to the far side of the bag just to catch it. Game of inches. Went around too far, it's 1-2. Gonzalez stands at second, nobody out. Here's a high chopper. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andy Weber.
We're in the top half of the fifth. Now up, Benjamin Escobar.
Benjamin Escobar.
Hey!
Line drive for a base hit, right field.
Now batting, shortstop, Andy Weber.
No outs, runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Andy Weber.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Left-handed batter waiting. Runner on the go. This one lifted to center field. Confidant settles underneath it and makes the catch.
Now batting, the left
Let's
fielder,
take a peek at his pitch usage in this one. So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown one of those 2 more than 80% of the time today, and he's been pretty solid. I wouldn't be surprised if we get more of the same. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 2 outs, runner on first base. Next up for the Barons, Eddie Park. Now a flare into the outfield. Nice grab. 1 runner left on base. They're up 2-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the lookouts batting.
The right fielder.
If you're looking for a delicious treat and you don't care about counting calories, the banana pudding at the concession stand here in Chattanooga is unreal. In the air, right field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And it gets by. Around first and heading for second. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. The tag, out. I know they're looking for a spark, but down like this, every out becomes that much more precious. Tough to see that runner get tagged out at the plate. 1 away and a runner at first. Benjamin Escobar, the next to hit.
Going better. Clutch up here.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Benjamin Escobar digs in now. Cut on and missed, and the count even 1-1. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's outside, and that's ball 2. Ibarra takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. 0-2, rocks and fires. A laser into the outfield. Can't squeeze it. Chance at a 3-bagger. Here's the throw. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their to keep them alive. In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. One ball, 1 strike. And now the runner breaks for third. On the ground to the left. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out.
The left fielder,
And they
number
play
9,
it safe,
Wes.
holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. And next, the cleanup hitter, Wes Cat. And the 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Eddie.
And the next batter,
Park.
Eddie Park.
Turn, drive man, hop, bottom barrel.
That is ball 4, and it brings home a run. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win.
One down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The 0-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Hunter.
Washington steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. Nobody left for Seattle. Home half of the third coming up. No score. One down.
Next,
Joey Wiemer up now for the Mets.
Number 44, Joey Wiemer.
The 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Wow, nice play. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Tommy Troy coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 2, Tommy Troy.
Washington with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Cody Washington, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's the veteran second baseman, Tim Tawa. Payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. One left for Toronto. Scoreless after 1. One down. And up next for Seattle, Cody Washington. Had the day off yesterday. That one fouled off. 0-1. In the air, right field. Ramos settles under it. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Alvarez.
Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Mariners, Cody Washington. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Vladdy, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. On the ground, Washington on to first, and that's an out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Cody Washington. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
3-2. Left field. And it drops in. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right.
Josh Smith, the next to hit.
Number 8, Josh Smith.
The 0-1. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Got on playing with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it try.
Washington steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one fouled off. The Jays trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air right field. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Tied at 4. Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. And we are tied 4-4.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Washington stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot singing. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
That one ripped, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give them the lead. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs. Runner on first. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Green gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Riley Green.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ground ball right side. Washington slings to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero. Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Cody Washington.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
On the ground. Sends it to first. And that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th.
Blue Jays, the right fielder, Elliott.
Washington stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
Come on, that's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the top of the order. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to.
And that one gets away at the plate. Well done behind the dish. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground to the left. Sends it across the first, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. One down. Riley Green now at the plate. And the 0-1. Right side. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
So digging in, Cody Washington. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Smith is just one strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. Washington had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
He can consistently put up games like this one. They're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
So 2 down, and now the veteran catcher, Drake Baldwin. Up the middle, Washington. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Cody Washington up next for the Mariners. He's well known as the rare two-way player, and taking a break from the mound to get some at-bats in this one.
You know, it's fun for the game seeing a guy like this, especially great since this gives fans a chance to see him in the lineup just about every day.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. The 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Here's the 0-2. Double steal in the dirt. Fly. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of...
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all. And it's second.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 7 and the Jays nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Cody Washington.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add on.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Up next
one down. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Washington. He's already homered here in this one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs, runner at first. Addison Barger will hit next. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. Washington was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
And we'll be back to get this one started after this. First and second, 2 outs. Jake Mangum, the next Cub to hit. Stinky, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. To the right side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Washington stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
That one fouled off. Washington launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 on, 2 outs.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. Washington stepping in now. When the hardware says best pitcher in the game, you better come to the plate locked in, Chris.
Yeah, and if you're not, Boog, he'll carve you up like a pumpkin in October.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Can't handle an up-and-in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
Washington swings through it for strike 1. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
This is Corbin Carroll. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Slams off the
absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
One down. Cody Washington up next for the Mariners.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a one-out single. Back to the top of the order. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
0-2 now. Runner on the go. Liner, base hit. Goes to second. Save. He beats it. Two aboard with one out. Corbin Carroll up next for the Mariners. This one in the air, right field. Canzone coming on and makes the grab. And there are two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Runner takes off in the air to left center. And that will end the inning. One down. Here's the second baseman, Cody Washington.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Down base, check out, brother.
Up next is the Mariners.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Here's a 1-2. Left field. Mingo makes a nice running catch. So a man at first. And now, Corbin Carroll. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll get down for a hit. And now two aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Pulled out on strikes. Inning over. Although Washington had a good day at the office. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Number 55, Chris Johnson.
Johnson out there now. It's closer time. 3 outstanding between this team and a win.
Yeah, adrenaline pumping, Boo. Every save opportunity brings its own set of nerves, but this is why he gets paid the big dollars.
And that is out of play. 1-run game, bottom 9. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
McNeil stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Rays trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a pop-up on the infield. Caminero settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Guardians, the third baseman, Ramirez.
So they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag.
Ball.
Johnson thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. And fouled off. The 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Guardians down to their final strike. To the right side, Aranda. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Johnson pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, Boog, he really steadied them on the way to the win. The best relievers have a lot of confidence, and they just go out and attack hitters the way he did in this one.
Brandon McKinley, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Midland Rockhounds. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to go. Brandon McKinley on the mound in this one, and he's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the athletic system. A lot of excitement for his major league future. McKinley on the mound for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he can come out of the gate firing. Kai Roberts leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. The pitch. Chopper to the left side. Pitaro. And one gone as they make the play.
Batting second, the first baseman, Romeo Sanabria.
Pops it up, foul on the left side. Cobb should have this one. And makes the catch.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Albert Fabian.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Albert Fabian now at the plate. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Down 0-2, swings through it. 2 outs, bases empty. Up and in.
Ball 1.
Swings through it for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And now the DH, Brandon McKinley. Still pretty early in the season, but so far this two-way experiment is absolutely living up to the expectations created by his performance at the MLB Draft Combine. Two balls, no strikes, the count. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Man, you smoked that thing. That a boy. Good job.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 10.
Now stepping to the plate for Midland, CJ Pitaro. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Ball comes in quickly, so despite the hit and run, it'll be runners at first and second. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Digging in, Brian Buelvas. Grounder left side.
All right, you're here.
Throws to second for 1. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish now for Midland, Justin Reamer. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there, good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. right fielder, Nate Nankill. This pitch popped up. Verdugo settles under this one. And that's that. They leave 2 runners on base. Scoreless after 1. The missions at the plate here in the second inning.
The left fielder, Kai Murphy.
There's a strike. That's a beautifully executed slider breaking in. It had enough movement to stay out of the middle of the plate and still found the zone for the strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fly ball, left field. There's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Francisco Acuna.
This one in the air, center field. Huelvas settles underneath it. Gets there, got it.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Ethan Salas.
So 2 out. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. On fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak. And fires in a heater at 95. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. Comes up empty, strike 2. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. We're all tied, 0-0. Runner at second
Now
here
batting,
and 1 away.
The designated hitter, Brandon McKinley.
Hit hard on a line. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, CJ.
On to the next inning. Digging in for the missions, Clay Dungan.
The right fielder, Clay
Now, he
Dungan.
clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Dungan, 29 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today gets the start in the outfield.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 pitch. This one in the air to right. Gets there to make the play. A nice run and grab. 1 away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Late on that fastball.
Ball, that's upstairs.
1 out and the base is empty. And 1-2. Fights it off. We'll see another. One and two. Here's the pitch. That one down the line. And that's just foul. That's a strikeout looking. First two batters gone in the top of the third. Here to center.
You got it. You got it.
And that'll do it. 9 straight set down here to start the game. McKinley ready to go again, facing the heart of this lineup. Challenge accepted.
Robert.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And the 0-1 now. Fair ball! He turns and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. First pitch, that's in for a strike. No outs and a runner on second. And that's off the inside edge.
Inside.
Called out on strikes. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and one away now. Next is the designated hitter, Albert Fabian. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And 2 away now. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. 1 left on base. They trail here, 2-0. We're in the top half of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Acuna. That's to third, Reamer. And I don't know what's going on there, but the batter is safe at first. McKinley back to work after the error. Let's see if he lets this snowball. That one in the air to center field. Huelvas settles underneath it and makes the catch.
The batter, the right fielder, Clay Dungan.
With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn to unless they get an especially hard ground ball. (0-2) and the delivery. That's towards center. Huelvas glides in towards the infield and makes the grab.
Now batter.
Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Luis Verdugo. Struck out looking the first time up.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Late on that fastball. Up and in.
2.
The Missions, down by a pair. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Got the batter looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Rockhounds out in front, 2-0. To the top of the order we go. Next up for the Rockhounds, Brandon McKinley. 1 for 2. One out and the base is empty. Strike 2. Fly ball, right field. It spills out of the glove. Offense catches a break with him dropping the fly ball.
The first baseman, number 10, CJ Pitaro.
So digging in, CJ Pitaro.
No one better here. Let's go. Come on.
And the 1-2. Runner on the go. Chopped out in front of the plate. And plenty of time to first. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, Brian Buelvas. Runner at second with 2 down. And ball 4. 2 aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Reamer.
Stepping in for the Rockhounds, Justin Reamer. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt, but kept it close. First and second, 2 down. Here's the pitch, and it's a double steal. That one out to right. And that'll do it. 2 left on base. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Dylan Grego. That's in there. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower.
Ball, that's outside.
And it's a blooper to left. And it drops in. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. McKinley ready to fire again. 1 on, nobody out. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Here's a blooper to left. And that's a fair ball. The tying run is aboard. Back-to-back singles. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. This one is in there. 0-1. In the air to left. Dickey under this one. And that is a big first out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
Now batting, the designated
one out
hitter,
and two on. Albert Fabian getting ready to hit. That's way inside. It gets away. Both runners moving up with two now in scoring position, and that erases the chance at the double play. Big opportunity now for the offense after the pitcher bounced that one in the dirt. The wild pitch gives you runners at second and third, so you have to make the most of this chance. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hammer a bit away so he can extend the arms. This time, though, he wasn't quite able to square it up. And now the 1-2. And misses inside. Tying run at second base. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Set down looking for the backwards K. Huge K there. I think he may have lost track of the situation. 2 strikes, tying run in scoring position. You have to be ready to swing the bat and put the ball in play. Hope he learns from that one.
Inside, ball 1.
Now 1-1. The Missions with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Slider, slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They get 6 shutout frames out there now. A new arm into the game, the righty, Stevie Emanuels. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Pops this one up. Dungan coming on and makes the grab.
Now batting, the first.
McKinley with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound. Certainly not his finest hour, at least at the plate, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time, though.
Cody Washington, just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help his team get a win today. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Number 11, Xavier Edwards.
Here's a 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cody Washington. Fouled off down the right side. That one the other way. Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Washington steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
The Mariners looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Late on that fastball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. One hit, one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. We're tied, 0-0. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jefferson Caro, the next to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And now 2 gone.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Edwards.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Bounces, and he's in there. Same thing with the stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Safe. It's 5-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Troy. Rudder takes off. Pitch kicks away. And now Arnett in the scoring position. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
You're out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a walk.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is Tommy Troy. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. The two-run shot, his first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Washington with some solid production in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 55, Cody Washington.
Washington ready to work. 9th inning, slim lead, lights out time, Singy.
You've got one job. 3 outs, no drama.
On the ground to the left, Paredes fires over to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So up next, Henry Bolte. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Washington going for save number 1 in this spot, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. In the air, left field, Alvarez moving under this one. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Xavier Edwards up next for the A's. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Nolan Schanuel. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
The A's down to their final strike. In the air, left field. And it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base. DeAndre Ransom up next for the A's. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Washington pitched the clean inning for the save.
Wasn't flawless out there, Boog, but I like what we saw from him. Teams won't win many games without relievers who can perform like he did in this one.
Now here is Cody Washington.
Cody Washington.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third. Relay throw home. He's in there. 3-run score. And it's 4-0.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out. Runner at second. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Ground ball right side. Condon takes it to the bag, and that's an out.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. This is Corbin Carroll.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that is that. So they move. Man at first, and now the DH. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. Nice stop from his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out, great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Cody Washington.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there. The Mariners trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a high chopper. And he beats it. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Sets him down looking. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. The 1-2. That's to third. Keith out to escape a bases loaded jam. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Bryce Rayner digging in for the Rockies. Up the middle, Washington throws to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Through 5 and a half. Go ahead run on base. Colt Keith digging in for the Rockies. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4. Washington steps in, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Late that time, it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. This to third. On to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the. Washington had a good day.